Hello folks and welcome to another edition of Nights in the Newsroom. I'm your host Sheldon Gomes, here to bring you This Week in Sports. Starting with golf, women's golf placed 7 out of 15 at the Prospect Bay Intercollegiate with a combined 967 through 3 rounds of play. The Knights were led by Annette Adul, who placed 21st overall individually with a 241 for the course. Next up, tennis. Men's tennis was able to string together some key victories against Merrimack and LIU, both by scores of 4-3. After a shaky start to the season, the squad has seemed to find its footing as the postseason approaches. Women's tennis was also able to hit their stride on the season, racking up victories against SHU and LIU. They will take a 5-game win streak with them as they also venture into postseason play. Next up is softball. It was another winning week for the FDU women as they went 2-1, securing a 13-5 victory against SHU and a 2-1 victory against Bryant. Jess Dewitt continued what's becoming an exciting calming trend, homering in 2 of the 3 games for the week, bringing her total to 8 for the season. FDU baseball also continued their excellent play, defeating Iona 5-2 and knocking off Bryan in the first 2 games of their series by scores of 12-4 and 6-4. Game 1 of the series saw 3 Knights go yard in a dominant showing, including 2 from junior center fielder Justin Sierra. The Knights now hold on to a first-place spot in the NEC with a 7-2 record. In other big news, women's bowling came away victorious in both of their NCAA tournament games against Wilmington and number 2 ranked Nebraska. The win against Nebraska catapulted FDU to just its 9th NCAA Final Four appearance and its first since 2012. Wrapping up the week, men's and women's track and field competed in the Metropolitan Championships. Both teams came away with impressive showings, with the women placing 6 out of 15 with a total score of 43, while the men placed 2 out of 15 with a total score of 97.5. Men's volleyball also lost to George Mason in 3 sets, bringing them to 6-14 for the year. That is all for this week in sports. Join us next week for another edition of Nights in the Newsroom.